Rising Storm.
Once was a legend. It had something to do with a treasure. You see, there were 7 people, each possessing a swirl fighter containing a powerful beast. These people decided to hide their treasure on a remote island that no one knew about, and there was only one way to release the treasure: to line up all 7 swirl fighters according to the 7 stars of the Northern Dipper. Sounds fascinating, doesn't it? And you might think that this is nothing but a rumor, but I'm about to turn this rumor into reality! Because I'm now the sole owner of all 7 monster discs. Right now, there's only one person in the whole world that can release the treasure, and that person is none other than me!
That's right, Lord Bass.
That's right, my friends. Destiny has decreed once and for all that I am the ultimate victor! And now, I shall fulfill my destiny and complete this holy mission! All right, you monsters, come now, away! What is this? These aren't the real monster discs! You wouldn't dare be trying to trick me with 3 fakes now, would you? Get out! Go find me the real ones. Find them. I don't care what it takes. You've got to find the 3 real discs! Now!
Yes, Lord Bass, I promise I won't fail this time.
Hey, Grandpa!
Oh, what's the matter?
Your tiger boy has gone and sneaked off with my tricycle again!
There must be some mistake.
There's no mistake about it. I guess you mustn't have known about this, but it seems that your precious little King Wooden Disc has gone off into town with his little toy to challenge the reigning champion, and as you very well know, the champion of the annual Swirl Fighter tournament gets the best disc. It'll be a waste for him to use that against your boy's wooden disc, but it should be fun to see the match anyway, I think. So, Grandpa, are you gonna come and see it?
He's not. I'm telling you, Tiger's been here at home the whole time. Just look.
Oh, so now you're telling me he's turned into a scarecrow?
That boy's fooled me again.
Now, I'm sure you all know who I am. I'm the invincible King Wooden Disc, but you can just call me what my friends do, Tiger. But on to business. This year's Swirl Fighter tournament title is only going to be a 2-person match between me and Hannibal. Don't be silly. Hannibal is head of our Swirl Fighter Association, and he was a provincial champion. You don't stand a chance against him.
Yeah, Hannibal will never waste his time on that useless wooden disc of yours.
Oh, really? Well, I guess that must be because he's afraid he'll lose to me. Come on, Hannibal, if you're a real man, then come and face your enemy, and don't worry. Even though you'll lose to me, I'll never laugh at you. It doesn't matter if you want to challenge me 100 times. I'll never disappoint, and I won't say no.
It's him again. He's an interesting guy. And persistent guys like him are rare these days, aren't they? Hannibal, are you sure you want to fight him?
It's too loud here. Can a guy sleep in peace?
Why do you have to be so mean to me, Ha? You've always been this way. But I have to say, he's so cool. I wonder what this wooden disc guy is thinking. Is he crazy? I mean, there's just not a Snowball's chance in a kiln that he'll ever win because Hannibal's got the most powerful swirl fighter, the laser armor which he won from last year's tournament.
Spying on me, are you? That's a bit boring, don't you think?
No, I find it quite interesting, in fact, because a spy always gets what he wants in the end. The laser armor doesn't belong to you!
Hey, you like that? You see how much skill I got now? Do ya, huh?
Oh, that's nothing.
Hey, look, there's Hannibal!
Darn it! Who is that guy who was following me? Hey! Huh?
You're here at last. I accept your challenge. Let's have a match.
You cheeky little brat!
Hey, man, don't tell me you're gonna chicken out.
Tiger! Oh, well, doesn't he look cool today?
Who was that guy? He didn't sound aggressive, but I could feel a tremendous force coming from him.
Hey, come on now. Stop daydreaming already. Well, I'm good to go, so unless you're afraid, let's get started.
I wonder
with
how
our
he's
little
gonna
duel,
steal the
okay?
Armored
And
Swirl
don't you
Fighter
feel
from
bad
me.
about losing. There's no shame in losing to King Wooden Disc. Come on, I've been waiting for this for too long. Let's do it!
I know what you want, but you're just not good enough to take it!
It looks like he's gonna accept the challenge. Good.
Hey, don't worry. I just want to match with you. I don't want to take your swirl fighter.
Only those who can beat me are good enough to have my swirl fighter. So if you want it, then just try to come and get it from me. I can't wait to beat you! My swirl fighter is laser armor!
Since it's an official match, let's keep it to a single round. The person whose swirl fighter gets shot out of the arena loses.
No problem. 3, 2, 1, let's fight!
Ready? And fight!
Come on! Go to the left! Go to the right! Now, left!
Oh, that little devil! I didn't know he'd modified his swirl fighter!
In an official match, certain things would mean disqualification. The first thing is that the player cannot shoot out a non-spinning swirl fighter. This is considered an illegal move. Second, if the player's swirl fighter shoots out of the field without touching his opponent's disc. Third, if the player's swirl fighter stops spinning before his opponent's does. In other words, sleep mode. And fourth, and this is the most severe offense, this involves the player's swirl fighter getting knocked out by his opponent, and his attack ring splits. But no matter what happens, Hannibal will never lose. Hey, why is Hannibal looking so worried?
Come on, get him! Not bad. Looks like the last few days' tests haven't been a waste after all.
I must say, Tiger, your 101st challenge has shown a marked improvement. Your typical defense disc is not very aggressive, but it does help to wear the opponent down in a defensive game.
Just a little more. Come on, you can do it!
If the opponent chooses direct confrontation but fails to knock the other guy out in a short time, it could be disastrous.
Whoa, his laser armor's gotten stronger, too!
This is strange. I brought the laser armor out, but there's still no sign of that mysterious spy.
Don't worry, Hannibal, there's no rush. I'll get what I want when I want it.
Oh, poor little wooden disc. I'm so sorry.
So, game over?
Hannibal, what's wrong?
Darn! I nearly got it that time, but that Hannibal guy won again. It's just not fair.
You little devil! What were you thinking? How dare you sneak out of the house and try to fool me with a scarecrow? You must think I'm stupid or something. Although I have to say, that was a pretty good trick there.
Well, I didn't want you to see me fight until I was good enough to beat that guy Hannibal. Be honest, you think I could beat him?
Well, of course you can. You're my grandson, aren't you?
Yeah, King Wooden Disc!
By the way, what does that 101 mean on your head, Tiger?
Oh, well, you see, today's the 101st time that I've challenged Hannibal.
What's that? Did you just say you challenged Hannibal 101 times? So that means you've lost 101 times, right? Really? Whoa!
That's right, I've lost 101 times, but I believe that I'll be able to beat him one day. Just you wait, Grandpa! One day I'll become a true Swirl Fighter champion! That's my tricycle!
That's the one, the King Kong armor. When King Kong roars, beasts kneel on all fours. No other monster possesses a more powerful defensive force.
Lord Bass, we have one thing to our advantage. This monster disc's owner seems unable to come up with any good fighting skills.
Well done, Moda, my dear boy. We're getting very close to our goal now.
Yes, Lord Bass.
4 of the 7 Swirl Fighters that contain the most powerful monsters are mine. King Kong armor, you're my next target!
Leffy, what do you see? I wonder who that guy is.
This laser armor is only a level 1 Swirl Fighter. There's still room to upgrade. A Swirl Fighter is composed of a 4-part system. The upper attack ring you see here is the armor attack ring. And in the middle is a super strong weight disc. If you want to have better defensive power, you can alter the upper attack ring to a weight disc too. Hannibal, what are you doing? Don't just stand there like a dummy. You've been acting so strange. I'm worried about you. Did something happen during your match with Tiger? I mean, ever since that match, you've been acting weird, that's all. Is everything all right?
No, it's nothing. Don't be silly. Do you really think I'd be worried about Tiger?
Huh?
Ever since I saw that spot, I've got this bad feeling.
I'm silly?
That's right, Leffy. You can be so silly sometimes, and you know no man likes silly girls.
How can you say that?
And not only silly, you've got a temper too.
Oh yeah, so what? You're not better than I am. You know, I just don't understand why so many girls are crazy about you. They must be even more silly than me. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. Another bunch of girls showed up today asking for your autograph, Hannibal. Hey, just look at this. Hey, did you hear what I said? Are you gonna sign these or what? Hey, Hannibal, are you listening to me?
Tell me, Leffy, what would you think if I were to alter the upper and lower attack rings to weight discs?
Oh man, you weren't listening to me at all. You drive me crazy sometimes, Hannibal. Look, a whole bunch of people are waiting for your autographs now. Are you gonna sign them or not?
Sorry, but I gotta go and practice now. Leffy's pretty aggressive, and she talks too much, but I'm getting used to having her around to help me out in a match.
Ah! He's too much! He's just too much! I hate that Hannibal! He's always so mean to me! That guy really makes me mad. I swear from now on I'll have nothing to do with him. Nothing, do you hear me? He practices really hard every day, so I think he should be able to win the next Swirl Fighter tournament. How can we modify the laser armor to strengthen its defense?
I stayed up all of last night modifying my wooden disc, and I managed to repair all the damaged parts too. This time I'm sure I'll beat Hannibal. I just know it. Yeah. Hannibal, here I come! Get ready for challenge number 102!
Wind, can you do me a favor?
Moto, it'd be my pleasure. You just tell me what it is.
Good. I have a very important job for you. Listen.